3 tips to be more productive. The first thing we need to do is renew your mind. So as you're renewing your mind, you got to start speaking affirmations over yourself and start speaking things like, I'm healthy, I'm whole, I am productive, I'm a money magnet, I attract wealth. Speak those things. I am productive. You know what I mean? You got to speak those things to yourself so you can hear it, so you can start doing the action steps that it takes to become more productive. People do things, they stop, they quit. You got to continuously say these things out loud to yourself. You got to say this thing because everybody's not going to tell you you are productive, you are a money magnet. Nobody's doing that for you. You have to do that for yourself. So speak those positive affirmations over yourself and tell yourself, because you got goals. You already set your goals. Well, supposedly you already done set your goals. So if you done already set your goals, now you got to start being disciplined. It's easy to set goals. Goal setting is not enough. It's easy to say what we gonna do. It's easy to speak it. Speaking it is not enough. We got to be able to do the things that it takes in order to get the results that we seek. So as we're going, we have to speak affirmations over ourselves and pray over ourselves and actually say these things out loud, because faith comes by hearing. So you got to say these things so that you can start operating in that manner. The second tip is remove the noise. You have to remove the noise. Any negativity, you got to remove that stuff. Turn the TV off. You can't be productive and watching TV at the same time. Turn the TV off. Stay off the telephone for a little while. Cut the TV off, the telephone off, and get to work. Get productive so that you can see the results. We want these things. Yeah, we want them, but get to work. Sometimes I don't cut my TV on until at night when I'm finished with everything. Once I'm finished with all my work, then I cut my TV on. I don't cut my TV on during the day. The TV don't need to be on if I'm working. How are you watching TV and working? And you can all that multitasking. You're not multitasking if you're watching TV and trying to work at the same time. You're not being productive. So just give yourself time to get this stuff in place. And once you get it in place, you can watch all the TV you want. You can sit on a telephone and talk all day long after you get your foundation laid and get everything set up. Because once you get everything on autopilot, you can be doing everything. You be around the world, traveling, doing everything, and your money is rolling in. But in the beginning phases, you can't be doing that. And if you're really growing, you're going to always be working, because business professionals, we still have to work even though some stuff is on automation, because you steady producing something else. Nobody's just stopping. Once they seeing success, you steady producing and you steady growing and doing that. You don't get stagnant. So it ain't no time to get stagnant. The third thing that we got to do is we got to surround ourselves with people who are on our page in life. You got to surround yourself with other people that's doing what you do. And you got to communicate with the people that you surround yourself with. Don't surround yourself with people and then don't even communicate with the people you surrounding yourself with. First, I'm working on the mini course. I'm working on this, getting the mini course together for beginners. It's just a small 7-video course that people can go through, bite-sized pieces, and take these action steps and get their foundation laid and put their website together and everything so that they can get started to making money. You can't make money if your foundation ain't laid right. So I'm working on the mini course so that people can do this. I'm also working on the blueprint. The blueprint is going to be an ebook that people can download. It's going to be cheaper than the mini course. They can just download it and they can get the information out of the ebook, apply the knowledge that they learned from the ebook. So that's what I've been working on. And we're working on growing RAE Nation. So I haven't been really pushing it as strong because I'm still working on getting the mini course. I got to get this finished and then I got to get the ebook finished. But then I'm going to start pushing heavily to grow RAE Nation. When we surround ourselves with other people who are doing what we're doing, or not actually what we're doing, but just doing something on the same page. We all on the same page. We all grinding. We all trying to get to another level. When you start surrounding yourself and actually communicating with the people that you surround yourself with, the energy is transferring with one another. The excitement is flowing through one another. People are encouraging one another. And it's a great thing to be around other people who are actually producing and seeing results. That stuff is fun when you start really, but you got to stay connected. A lot of people lose because they don't stay connected. You got to stay connected and plugged in so that you can start actually really winning. And then winning with people is way better than winning by yourself. So when you win with other people, it's a great feeling when you can win with other people. Yeah, everybody can win by themselves. But when you win with a bunch of people, you seeing they stuff, you seeing they excitement, and they growing, and they getting new subscribers, and they getting new, they making sales, and things are happening for them. It makes you excited, and it makes you want to get out there and produce more. Motivation is only going to carry people so far. So the motivation, it only gets you so far. And when you go so far, that motivation going to run out. It takes discipline to run a business. It don't take motivation to run a business. It takes discipline, because you have to be able to sit down and ain't no boss around. Ain't nobody telling you to do this or do that, get this accomplished, get that accomplished. You got to do that stuff for yourself. You got to sit down and you got to say, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. And then you got to actually do it. So a lot of people, they get stuck. And I don't like seeing people be stuck, but you can't force nobody to do nothing. But if you sit down, cut all the distractions out, all the noise, anything that's giving you a distraction or any noise, remove that stuff and get to work. And then when you put out content, if you put out however many pieces, say, I'm going to put out this many pieces of content a week, then stick to it and then put that content out every week. Whether one person looked at it or 20 people looked at it, or because some of that stuff grows over time. It may be up, just depends on your niche though. It all really depends on your niche and what you're talking about. All you have to do is get disciplined. Discipline is the main thing right here, just getting disciplined. So that's what I wanted to talk about, the 3 tips to be more productive. If you want to get to a next level, it's going to take work. It's not going to be easy work, because if it was that easy, everybody would be doing it. But you got to do what it takes in order to get what you say you want. So whatever you say you want, if you really want it, you got to actually do what it takes. And you can't do what it takes every now and then. You got to do what it takes every day, because there's somebody else out there that's outworking you. It's somebody else out there that's putting up videos, or they putting up videos every day, and you putting up videos once a week. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of really just get out there and put your all into it. Go on and get whatever you're doing. Give it your all. Put your all into it. Give everything you got. That way you can't say it failed, because you made it work. It's not going to fail if you actually make it work. Everything works if you work it. So you have to be willing to put in that extra oomph and make it work. Build relationships, build solid relationships with people. We're creating a community of people who are grinding and doing things and actually executing and moving to the next level. Build relationships now while everybody's growing. That way, when y'all grow, we all grow together. We need to renew our minds, remove all the noise, and then surround ourselves with people who are doing what we do. So we got the RAE Nation membership still available. If you want to join, you can always get access to it. Start being more productive. Get dedicated to your process. Don't be inconsistent with your stuff. Don't procrastinate with your stuff. Get your stuff out there. Whatever it takes. You may not feel like putting it out there. You got to get your content out there. You don't want your content to be lost and somebody else is always outranking you because you're not being consistent. Because YouTube is going to reward the consistent channels, the channels that's going to show that they're going to produce.